go and play on the road in what will be a really good environment in a game that's going to mean so much. We wouldn't want it any other way.
Great teams close people out. We didn't do it. We're going to have to regroup, see what we're made of.
Oklahoma versus West Virginia. This is a game that could have over 100 points.
And it's on now. Everybody know that it's on.
What a throw and catch! 40 by 40. He might go. Quick enough for you.
Everybody alive. Everybody listening to this thunder alive.
Greer running for the end zone. Will Greer's in. How do you like Will Greer legs?
Everybody alive. Everybody listening to this thunder alive. Come on up for the vibe. Come on up for the vibe. Come on now, come on now, come on now. You gotta survive. I said you gotta survive.
Coaches had no problem with it, said it was the same on both sides, but they allowed the DBs to be physical against the receivers. Has had a magnificent season as the first-year starter for the Sooners. Leading the nation's highest scoring team. They're #1 in total offense. Coaches for West Virginia hope to make it difficult for him to see. On target for a first down. Marquise Brown, they call him Hollywood. He's from Hollywood, Florida. A cousin of Antonio Brown of the Steelers.
And you see the accuracy of Kyler Murray on that throw.
West Virginia not lined up as Oklahoma got to the line very quickly. And Sermon falls ahead to the 45 for a pickup of 4. Tackled by David Long, one of the best linebackers in the country. Lincoln Riley, the Oklahoma head coach, calls the plays. And very well.
Yeah. Outstanding play caller. Really proved that when he was at East Carolina. That's what got the attention of Bob Stoops. Got him hired out here and has continued that as the head coach.
Elevated to head coach when Bob Stoops retired. Here's Murray, the worst nightmare for Tony Gibson's defense. Murray gets a nice block downfield from CeeDee Lamb and scores. A 55-yard touchdown run. His parents, Kevin and Missy, here in Morgantown tonight, loving that.
This is a designed quarterback run. This is not a scramble. Watch Trey Sermon with the key block on David Long. He gets Long on the edge, and then if this guy gets in space, I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of angle you have. He's too quick, too elusive, and then too fast to just outrun people.
Here's Kennedy Brooks. A lot of times when it's one unit carrying the way, or in this case, offense and special teams, there can be some finger pointing, but that hasn't happened at Oklahoma. Murray on target. Marquise Brown in front of his cousin Antonio, a first down near midfield. Kennedy Brooks, gaping hole, first down, and much more. Stayed on his feet, broke several tackles, and finally taken down by Josh Norwood. A nifty 26-yard run.
Well, and you see the linebacker sandwich, number 31, just kind of took a false step.
Oklahoma lines up quickly for 3rd down and 9. That offensive line gives Murray all day to throw, and it's a touchdown. Marquise Brown.
Well, here's Marquise Brown. Watch what he's going to do. He's going to run to here and just kind of stutter, and then he's going to go to the end zone. And what happens on that little stutter move, the safety is going to sit. And as soon as he sits, Marquise Brown splits him, gets to the back of the end zone, and it's a touchdown. That was Drayvon Askew Henry, number 6, kind of out of position. And a beautiful throw by Kyler Murray.
Kennedy McCoy, the running back. Neither team has been stopped yet. Can Oklahoma get a stop? They bring a blitz. It's a pass to the back of the end zone over the head of Giovanni Haskins, with Robert Barnes, who might be very fortunate to still be in this game, in coverage.
Ball was just a little thrown a little bit too far for Haskins. They had a nice matchup. The tight end on the safety, and the ball's just overthrown slightly, and Haskins not able to come up with it.
The first stop of the game by either defense goes to the Sooners. Murray off his back foot on target to CeeDee Lamb. And he's down. Trey Sermon on 2nd and 1 gets the first down, tackled by the outstanding safety, Kenny Robinson. Off the play fake. Lots of pressure on Murray on target. Coming back to make the catch, Brown. And he can get down the field. So 3rd down and 6. Pressure again from West Virginia and a wide open receiver. Marquise Brown across midfield and out of bounds. Big play for Oklahoma. 26 yards.
Well, Marquise Brown is running a crossing route, and Keith Washington just kind of got picked on the inside. He was in man-to-man coverage, and they ran double crossing routes, and Marquise Brown was able to get free for a nice completion.
Because Oklahoma substituted, they're allowing West Virginia time to get its subs on the field defensively. Jeremiah Hall, the motion man. Murray on target. Fake to McCoy, and the quick slant is deflected. Robert Barnes knocked it down. And you know, after the decision was made to keep him in the game after the targeting review, he's going to be a factor.
Yeah, well, that was
it. Always works out that
athletic play that time by Barnes, coming on a pressure, timed his jump, got his right hand on the football, and brings up a 3rd down play for West Virginia.
We can tell you that Marcus Sims has left the sideline for West Virginia, still emotionally, went to their locker room. Will Grier, lots of time, and incomplete. Crowd wants a flag. It was intended for Sills. Good coverage by Parnell Motley. The winner will play in the Big 12 championship game in Arlington, Texas, a week from tomorrow against Texas, which clinched its spot with a win today at Kansas. Kyler Murray in a 14 all tie, going deep, and there's Hollywood Brown again. And yanked down at the 1-yard line. Keith Washington. Look from here like it might have been a face mask. Cousin Antonio can't believe Marquise didn't take it all the way.
Well, he's got single coverage on Keith Washington, but the safety, Kenny Robinson, bites on an underneath route. He's got to be deep to help the corner on that deep post route. I mean, that's easy throw for Kyler Murray. There's the ball down inside the 1-yard line. Could have been a face mask call for sure on that play, but Oklahoma 1st and goal.
Trey Sermon to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. To root on the Mountaineers in one of the biggest games in the history of the stadium. The local papers talking about it as being one of the biggest in the history of the West Virginia football program. Kennedy Brooks.
Very exciting environment here, and really an offense that's built to keep them right in this football game.
Straight ahead, and they gash him on the run. Kennedy Brooks off to the races. Will they catch him? No, they won't. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Another long one. 68 yards.
Now this is the gap scheme that Oklahoma likes to run. They'll run counter where they pull the guard and the tackle. This time, they're just going to bring the tackle around. They're going to block inside here and bring the guard or the tackle around. This is the left tackle. Bobby Evans gets a block on the linebacker, and it just opens up, and then a missed tackle by Kenny Robinson, the free safety. It said he's the most talented player on their team, no matter what position, just purely the most talented guy.
2nd and 11 from the 24-yard line. Grier under duress. The ball's out as Caleb Kelly took him down. He scoops it up and scores.
Well, this happened to Will Grier a week ago in Stillwater on a 3rd down play. He was sacked and lost control of the football. Caleb Kelly comes free. Will Grier does not take care of the football. And the worst case scenario, Oklahoma not only gets the turnover and the sack, they get a touchdown. Beautiful individual play.
Second half underway with Evan Staley's kickoff, a short one. And a good return. It's the kicker involved in slowing him down, Trey Brown.
Of 50 yards.
And Mississippi State was the only other team in the country that could say that they hadn't given up a 50-yard play.
You know, both teams forced a turnover in that first half. Oklahoma scored when theirs. West Virginia did not.
Kennedy Brooks breaking tackle, still going. Under 10 minutes to go, third quarter. The winner to the Big 12 title game next Saturday to take on Texas. CeeDee Lamb, a nice turn up the field after the catch. And he's across the 40-yard line with a 24-yard gain.
Josh Norwood in coverage, and he gives him the cushion, and then you can't miss this tackle. If you're going to let him make that catch on the sideline, you better go and make a sure tackle on the sideline. Slid right by him, and Lamb added about 10 yards after the catch.
They came in averaging a ridiculous 8.8 yards per play for the season. Here's Murray. Runs out of bounds by the Oakland A's, a $4.7 million signing bonus. Zach Sandwich chops him down again, but Kyler got the first down to the Mountaineers' 45-yard line.
Yeah, this is a design quarterback run. They're going to pull the tackle and lead on it. Again, that's Bobby Evans. And if not for that shoestring tackle, it would have been a bigger play.
Evans is a high school teammate of Kyler Murray on those terrific 2nd and 2. Big hole. Kennedy Brooks powers inside the 30 and inside the 25-yard line. A tackle for Giovanni Stewart after a gain of 14.
Watch the right tackle in this one. Cody Ford just gets 2 blocks, gets to the second level. Again, this offensive line, so impressive all the way through this season in protecting their quarterback, Kyler Murray, and opening up lanes in the running game. About as good as there is in college football.
Ford just looks like a mountain there. Has the high stance on the right end of that line. And we said it earlier, he can really run. Pass protects for Murray. Runs away from the defense. That's not the first time those words have been spoken this year. And he slides down to the 19-yard line. Oklahoma has not punted in this game. They're in field goal range certainly on 3rd and 4. CeeDee Lamb stacked up a yard short.
And even if Oklahoma makes this, this is still a win for the West Virginia defense.
Seibert, one of the very best in the country, knocks it through. They come after Kyler Murray. He lofts one deep and into the arms of Marquise Brown.
What a throw. What a beautiful touch throw by Kyler Murray. West Virginia brings pressure. It's picked up. And just a little drop in the bucket throw. Murray to Brown.
For a 30-yard gain. 9 catches, 187 yards receiving, and a touchdown for Brown. Murray checks it down. Brown not tired. Down the sideline and still going. Breaks the tackle and scores. And Oklahoma reclaims the lead.
Credit Kyler Murray and Marquise Brown for making the connection, but this is some shoddy tackling by West Virginia. This should have been about a 7-yard gain. There's one missed tackle by Avery. Then here's another tackle by Kenny Robinson. And replacing Sam Darnold, and it just has been an uphill climb the whole way.
Kyler Murray, after the play fake, hits Carson Meyer in stride, trying to stay in the chase for the college football playoff as well. Down by 4 as the fourth quarter begins. Kennedy Brooks breaks tackles and weaves down to the West Virginia 34. Tackled by Kenny Robinson. What a run, 16 yards.
It's the counter trap, and this should have been about a 3-yard gain. And he just ran right through Hakeem Bailey, the cornerback. He was there. He had him squared up. He tried to wrap him up, and Kennedy Brooks would have none out of it.
Kyler Murray, after the play fake, had to pull it down, then fired a bullet for another first down. Oklahoma back over the ball quickly. Lots of time for Murray. Far sideline, first down. Carson Meyer. Murray communicates the play. Hands it off. Kennedy Brooks. He goes straight back. He fires wide open. Touchdown, Grant Calcaterra.
He's right here. He's a viable receiver in this part of the field, always for Oklahoma, and nobody covers him for West Virginia. That's an easy throw for Kyler Murray, a great read and an excellent call.
Yeah, they've called it much more tightly. It's a different officiating crew here tonight, obviously, and what we saw in Stillwater. Greer, ball's up in the air, and now loose on the ground, and Oklahoma has it. Curtis Bolton taking off for the end zone. Second defensive score of the night for Oklahoma. What a turn of events. A long run that got them inside the 5. Called back for a block out of bounds. And then Oklahoma scores again on defense.
Well, this is a play that Will Greer has got to just realize that the defense won. Go down. He's going to try to throw it away. He's being ripped down to the ground by Kenneth Mann. Ronnie Perkins also there, and then Bolton comes up with it.
Each team has turned it over twice. Draw to Kennedy McCoy. Take on the Texas Longhorns. Long throw for Jennings. Nearly came up with another one despite double coverage. Third down and 10. West Virginia 11 for 13, or for 15 rather, on third downs. Some twisting again up front for Oklahoma, and the pass. T.J. Simmons can't hang on. Oklahoma averaging 11.7 yards per play. They'll improve on that average. At a certain point, you got to hope they can make a play. There's Kennedy Brooks. I'd be inclined to give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. Here's an option look. Kennedy Brooks done such a nice job. Fourth down and 5. If they convert, it's a huge step toward Arlington and the Big 12 title game against Texas. Only a 3-man rush. They're trying to defend the yard to make. Murray scrambling around, pointing everywhere, fires! Low throw, it is caught! CeeDee Lamb, what a play. They rushed 3. Murray had all day. Orchestrated several of his teammates in different directions and then completed one to Lamb. Second and 9, 31-yard line. Give Lincoln Riley credit. Went for it on fourth down. Here's Murray. Murray slides down alertly, got the first down and stayed in bounds. And that should just about do it. So it'll be the latest renewal of the Red River rivalry. What a classic game they played in the regular season. Texas led by 21. Murray led them back to tie. And then Texas on a field goal in the final minute by their freshman field goal kicker won the game. The only loss of the season for Oklahoma. They'll have a chance to avenge that. Longtime friends Holgorsen and Riley.